When all the beads fall off the couch, the next review shall begin. Just like spaghetti. Ooh, it's definitely Halloween again, folks. It's that time of year when ghouls and goblins and all different kind of spooks come out at night. So beware of ghoulies and ghosties and long-legged beasties and things that go bump in the night. And the outside weather today, we have not what I was expecting. Snow. It's Halloween. Why would there be snow? Never mind that. I got a review to do. And I know just what I'm going to talk about today. A TV episode that became my personal favorite 4 years ago. Here's my question. How do you top out something as grand as Crossover Nexus, the 18th episode of O.K.K.O, Season 2? Well, here's the answer to that. Episode 19, Monster Party. Okay. I know nobody gets the joke, because I'm sure none of you have seen it. Nor do I know any of you are Rankin Bass fans, but if those of you who have get the joke, good for you. Ooh, I can tell this is going to be a haunted review. I can tell it's going to be haunted. But is this episode haunted? I don't think it is. Let's talk about it right now, shall we? We begin this episode with Enid still in her pajamas. She was completely unaware about her old ghoul school friends coming until her vampire mother came out into the night and told her. Unaware of this, quite surprisingly, and suddenly, Enid explained to Rad what happened. Enid explained in a flashback that she used to go to Miss Grimwood's ghoul school because she is, in fact, a witch. Unfortunately, she did not like it one bit, and she begged her parents to transfer out of the school. And it's a good thing she did, because if she didn't leave the school, she would never met Elodie, Rad, K.O, Gar, and so on and so forth. But then, Rad, what are you doing?
I wonder if they're even going to recognize you now that you're a ninja.
He's making Enid absolutely worried. And the more worried she gets, the more concerned she grows about her friend's reaction to their witch friend becoming a ninja. My breath smells very, very bad. So once Enid opened the door, there they are. All 5 ghoul girls, all together. Sabella, Phantasma, Tanis, Elsa and Winnie.
That having that said, there is a lot of good things about this episode that I will let you know about right now. And there's one major good thing about this episode I will say. You know what's good about it? They got 3 of the original actresses to come back. I'm not kidding either. The original voices of the Monster Girls, well, Ghoul Girls, if you will, from Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School, which, thinking about it now, was about 30 years ago when the episode would... 30 years ago when the episode premiered in 2018. They have the 3 main stars to come back and play the ghouls we love. Russie Taylor came back as Phantasma.
Oh, Enid, we've missed you so much.
Pat Music returned as Elsa.
Ah, geez, it's been like pretty much a million years.
And Susan Blue once again played Sabella.
Our ghoul gang is reunited once more. How fantastic.
The only voices that did not make a comeback was the voice of Winnie, the werewolf, and the voice of Tanis, the mummy. The voice of Winnie passed away later on in 1988 from an illness, let's just say. And the voice of Tanis, who, truth be told, I thought was a kid playing her. Turns out it was a little person who happened to play an elf in Ernest Saves Christmas. Yeah, what are the odds? And what are the odds of this happening too? So instead, filling their roles were the 2 Powerpuff Girls from the reboot series. So the voice of Buttercup is the voice of Winnie, and the voice of Bubbles is the voice of Tanis. I would imagine they watched the film several times to get the idea on what the characters should sound like and their personality. If it's true, good for them.
I'm gonna continue being their witch. Just like old times.
Oh, let me see.
Whoa!
I can't think of anything cooler.
I don't believe it! It's the old forms just like in the movie. Wow. Well done, O.K.K.O. You actually did something that's worth my while.
Hey, do you guys ever wonder what happened to that weird guy with the Great Dane?
I'm amazed they referenced Scooby-Doo and Shaggy in there. What I'm surprised though, they never mentioned Scrappy.
But do I get the same treatment as them? Not even close!
What? No Scrappy?
Yeah, interesting.
Even the Ghoul Girls want to forget about that little mutt. I can't blame them.
Ruh-roh.
It's amazing to see what she did to those poor 2 little ghosts. She's just abusive to them. Abusive. So throughout the evening picnic, Enid's trying her best to keep her identity sealed and pretend to be an average witch that she was. She got rid of some ghosts. She tried to cut a cake with a wand. And, oh boy, she tried to cast a spell on a tree. What was that? Okay, let's see. What's upstairs there? Huh?
I am Cornholio. I may pick up the for my bunghole.
Jeez. Okay, forget this way. Hello?
I don't like where this is going.
Somebody in here?
Hi, Daddy.
I'm a good boy, I'm a good boy, I'm a very 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 good boy. Maybe we should just move on with the review. and not poke around for weird, strange things happening around the house. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yes, the truth about Enid, where she comes out telling the truth. Holy shit! Sabella got possessed by the devil! Which is more than I can say for Dracula's daughter.
And I know just what... Ho. Now this is getting amazing. Sabella presents her new talented skill, where she used lots and lots and lots of... Oh yes, lots of bats. Bats. That kind of move alone would definitely scare the dickens out of me, especially if you're dancing with a person made nothing but of bats. Not near as scared as Animat was when he got the biggest jump scare of his life.
So, with that said, let us begin by looking into the first trailer and our first look into Illumination's upcoming animated feature. Jesus! I keep forgetting that this thing is here. Sing 2.
Hello there, Animat, or should I say Matt Brunette? Yes, I know where you live, in Canada.
First thing that I would like to discuss, and possibly something that I just absolutely despise about this trailer, do we have to start with this freaking freaky thing? Seriously, it's like, why? It's like, this is the big opening. This is how we literally start things off. It's just freaky, seriously. And
Don't be afraid of me, or I'll come after you. I'll see you in your sleep, haunting your dreams. Now, Enid had tried her best to make sure she got her witch powers again. So she cast a spell on a tree that kidnapped Winnie and Tanis, and she tried to find different spells to get the tree back to its normal self. Nope, it made things worse.
They don't look too happy, Enid.
You can stop now.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. I should make a joke about this since they all referenced Ed, Edd, and Eddy, one of my favorite shows from Cartoon Network. And I know you're thinking, you want me to make a joke about Elsa, who looks like Ed, with her hair like that. But, remember.
Looks scary, Double D.
So unfortunately, that joke is not gonna happen. Same goes with Phantasma and Sabella. And here it stays. There we go. So Enid tells the truth, and nothing but the truth, about her real identity. But to an amazing surprise, they knew about it the whole time.
Huh, it makes sense.
Ooh, aren't we sneaky?
We love you, Enid, no matter what.
It's just amazing. Happy to see you again. Sorry, Mike. Did you know he was there? I had no idea.
Oh man, the Grim Reaper is so hot. Wouldn't it be the absolute best to grow up as spooky as this, Enid?
Hey man, I am the best Grim Reaper there is. No one can deny it. Except for those little brats of them happen to be slaves too. Actually, while joking aside, Grimm's cover is actually on the cover of that magazine. It's so nice to have an amazing shout out to other classic Cartoon Network shows. Especially ones I like.
What's that noise?
It's just remarkable, isn't it? 1 minute you just finished with a crossover episode featuring other Cartoon Network characters. Next thing, you're doing something from old Hanna-Barbera characters. Something that's actually amazing to have.
I'm gonna kill you!
You
This is getting weird now. I'm supposed to make a Halloween-themed video, but I'm getting paranoid every single minute. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe at all. Oh, what's that now? Oh, I'm not gonna like this. Oh, hello, spirits. Where are you? Please be sweet.
Sweet?
Now I definitely heard something. Who is it?
What do you want from me?
Nothing. Go away. Sheesh.
Ah! Get away!
Huh? Quit scaring me! Why? Okay. Look. I don't want to be in here for that much longer when I keep getting the living daylight scared out of me. This might be a good time for me to show you something else that happened the same month, weeks after that short premiered. It's actually not too far from here, so I'll show you. Follow me. Come on, come on. Here is my house, and look what's across the road. Way over yonder, if you can see. That, my friends, is a Yankee Springs golf course. I'm bringing this up for a very good reason. Because what happened was, on September 22nd, 2018, at the Yankee Springs golf course across the road from my house, Middleville, Michigan, there was a reunion, a high school class reunion, and I got the invite, and I entered. That happened the same time as the episode of O.K.K.O. So it's such a surprise timing on that one. That is just a pure coincidence. What's even more of a coincidence, September 22nd was my birthday. Yeah. I was 29 that day. So what a bizarre coincidence on my part. I accepted an invite at the high school class reunion, seen several friends here and there, and my goodness, this episode came out just at the right time. I am so happy it did. And for a golf course like that, I think I should deserve an honorable mention. With that said, let's head back inside. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I think that's pretty much my final summon for this episode. And that's all I can say right now. But maybe we're not quite done with this review yet. So let's just move on with the actual review of the episode, okay? But the smell of burning wood draws the werewolf's attention, and he left the house to check on his garden. But, whoa! But once the werewolf steps out into the moonlight, they went Beauty and the Beast on this guy, and he became
Man!
Yes, man. Man has always... No, you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm tired of putting man down all the time. What the hell is wrong with you people? Hell, I like man. I'm a man. And I don't like how we always have to say what a bunch of assholes we are. Hey, you know what's dangerous? You know what's really threatening to everybody? Animals. They eat people, have sharp teeth, and carry several diseases. If you should stay away from anything, stay away from them. Look at this poor woman. She's doing... God, I don't know what, but the lion doesn't like it. Animals, evil, bad, want to kill you. They don't make films about what a bunch of dicks they are, they just fucking eat you. Animals, you better eat them before they eat you. Look at that, right the fuck out of nowhere.
I know what's expecting. You want me to make a Beauty and the Beast reference, because this scene is obviously a reference to that movie. But there's so many copyright claims going on lately, so I'm not gonna make any joke about that. So, you can do your part. You can just use your imagination. I repeat, imagination. Wow, a ghoul's friendship can go right through you. There's a simple lesson to be learned from this whole episode. Well, actually there's two lessons. K.O.'s lesson is always listen to K.O. Enid says never listen to Red.
Never listen to Red.
Yep, that's the lesson to be learned. Bob da bob da da bob da bob dang 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 ding da dee da moon 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 dip 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 moon 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 moon. Okay, that's not the real ending, but trust me, it feels like it was gonna be. And what do we have here? During the end credits, hey, it's the original drawings, with the date right on top. February 12th, 1987. Ain't that something? Ah, but it didn't end there. No, it didn't end there. It actually ended with the Monster Girls and the cast dancing. A dance that reminds you of Michael Jackson's Thriller. And during the rap, the short ends there. And that is the episode of O.K.K.O. And that was Monster Party, an episode of O.K.K.O. on Cartoon Network. One of my final thoughts? It's so strange and so out of nowhere, and the references are all into it. I love it! This show is absolutely outstanding for the most part, and this episode certainly came at a huge, great result. They really did their homework for this, and I'm so happy that these characters made a comeback. And how amazing that they came out after Crossover Nexus. Man, I wish we could have a feature-length movie of that episode. Yeah, I love it too.
Oh, there.
So for the most part, I say, for the Monster Party, great job, everybody. Great, great job. I'm so happy to see these characters again. I'm so happy to hear the original voices. And the references, top-notch, great. I love it to pieces. This episode gets a 2 thumbs way, way up. I love it that much. I love the references and I love the characters. And a terrific setup to go along too. Great work, everybody. And now that I talked about the whole episode, there's one more hint of news I should have for you about this episode. And this is kind of a tragic coincidence on my part. It's the death of Russi Taylor, a.k.a. Phantasma. Sadly, this was the last time Russi Taylor played Phantasma. She died the following year in July 2019. I was told that she had cancer. I can only imagine the look on Susan Blue and Pat Music's faces when they found out about their friend's passing. They were happy at first. Oh, please be the last spirits to leave this house. Please be the last of them. Anyway, Susan and Pat's reactions must have been heartbreaking that they joined their fellow voice actor for the last time. And for me personally, I'm very upset about this. Because her voice, like all of us, her voice was part of our childhood. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Webby. Baby Gonzo. The cat from Babe. And, what else did she do? That little baby from The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. And there's Pac Baby from the Pac-Man TV show. And, yeah, Minnie Mouse. Definitely Minnie Mouse. Don't want to leave her behind. But in many ways, that's not all there is. There's one more hint of detail that you should know about, from my personal point of view. This is my truth be told. So on the day that I sent my letter out to Russie, it was the same Friday she died on. I can honestly say, my friends, I had no idea what was going to happen. I only found out about her death on Saturday the next day. And knowing that I sent my letter out on the same day that she died is an incredible painful experience and also very unfortunate timing.
You bet it was!
And who would have thought that she would die 10 years later after Wayne Allwyn, her husband, and the voice of Mickey Mouse? Again, coincidental, and very unfortunate too. No, not very. Highly unfortunate. So, for Russie Taylor, may she rest in peace.
Gina Marie Quickner, you better leave your man or I'll come after you, haunting your kids.